Hi, Stitchy friends. Today is Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. My name is Addie and welcome to Addie's Cross and Quilts. If you're new, I hope you like what you see. You do all the YouTube things. Hit the subscribe, like, and notification buttons. To my returning viewers, my new subscribers, and returning subscribers, hi! I feel the love, I feel the love, I feel the love. Welcome back. I don't remember if I introduced myself or not. My name is Addie, and I am currently sleep deprived, but I'm trying. This is a channel about my passion for cross stitching and sometimes crafting. I quilt and occasionally do other stuff, even though I haven't shared my other stuff. I decided to create this little bit of the internet to see if I can inspire, encourage, and enable you to create something beautiful. At the same time, it's a way for me to be able to document a little bit about me so that when my grandbabies are older, they can know who their grandma or their Beta is. Anyway, I'm hoping this is a little bit of a short one. Let's see how fast I can do it. I haven't been feeling well. I have been a little bit out of it. I'm a day late, but you know what? Better a day late and a dollar short than not at all. I have been taking care of my four fur grandbabies. The last 2 weeks I've been dealing with them. Shadow, two of them are huskies, and one Shadow, who's one of the male husky. Last week ended up having a prostate problem, so I had to go take him to the vet, and he ended up having to get neutered. And then come to find out, Nikki ended up having to get spayed. So within the week, we ended up having to get both Nikki and Shadow spayed, and then having to deal with two crying huskies and howling. And you know, they wake up at 12:30, at 1:30, at 2:30, at 3:30 in the morning. I have literally been sleep deprived. So I am a little bit out of my schedule. But at the same time, I'm super excited because my baby girl is supposed to be coming to visit me on the end of this week. And I'm going to be going and spending a month with her. So all of that to say that my whole schedule is going to be shifting around. And I am going to be recording from her from North Carolina next week, hopefully. And yeah, super excited. And that's a little bit about my life update and other crazy thing. And now I'm gonna go back to what I've been doing for this week, because I've already given you my life update, like if you wanted to know about it, right? But now you know, like I literally came back. I just came back from the groomers because I just dropped the kids, my two Yorkies and two of my fur grandchildren to the groomers. Yeah, it's Tuesday evening. I normally record Monday morning and it's Tuesday evening, but I'm like, I need to record this. Now, before I forgot, because I already did, I forgot. It's not that I forgot his birthday, it's that I forgot to wish him on the video. I already posted it on Facebook, but I want to wish my oldest son, the one who made me mom, because he was my firstborn, a happy 35th birthday. Mr. Robert, I love you so much. I'm proud of you. Happy belated birthday. I already posted it on Facebook, but I want you to know that I love you. You are the one who made me fall in love for the first time. I thought I knew what love was until I had you. Happy birthday. I love you. I am so proud of you, and I just want to wish you happy birthday. May you be blessed and have many more. Super proud of you, super proud of the man that you are, proud of the man that you've become. And I wish you and your family many more years together. Also, I want to wish my wonderful husband a happy birthday. Today is his birthday, so I want to wish my wonderful husband, Elwin, happy birthday. I am so honored to have spent so many years with you. And as much as you like to call me your spoiled fish, I'm thankful that you You spoiled me so I can be your spoiled fish. So happy birthday, babes. Anyway, this is not a happy birthday. This is a crafting. So I am going to, let's see what I did. Let's go jump into cross stitching. So for Veterans Day, I did Flag Poppies. This is by Autumn Andrea. It was a new start, and I am doing this on an 18 count white Aida, and this is what I did. I did 300 according to my to Pattern Keeper. I did 398 stitches, and this is what I did. And I just worked on it on Tuesday. And there's a needle. Well, where's the needle? I think I took it out. I put it up there. But yeah, I did 398 stitches, and that is all I did for Autumn Andrea. And that was on Tuesday, and that's what I did on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I work on put a bird on it. See, I got my bird. And we all know this is what put a bird on it looks like. I am stitching this on a 32 count Lugana mocha, country mocha. And I'm doing it on a 32 count country mocha. This is where it was at when I last shared this with you, and this is where it's at right now. And I worked on this on Wednesday, and I put 721 stitches. I am using this for the, how you call it, the football, the grill grid, or whatever you call it, you know what I mean, the iron grid or whatever, the football stitches. My husband picked this for football, for the Bears. I have the little thing someplace around there. It's a little notebook. I wrote it down. The iron grid, I think, is called. It's a little football thingy, and I wrote it down. And this is how much I've done. So I'm getting there. I have a couple more stitches here, some here, and here, and then I gotta do the two birds, and then this motif, and then I'll be finishing. And then my initial, my husband's initial, and the year. So I am literally hoping I get this done before the end of the year, so that I can start the other one. Yeah, this is really, really pretty. I am using a combination of Mo's silk and Be Stitch Me. So I am using Dioptaste from Be Stitch Me. I am using Plankton by Be Stitch Me. I am using Chestnut Puree by Mo's. I am using Too Good to Scare by Mo's Sale. And I am using Old Moss by Mo's Sale. So I'm using these 5 colors. I'm using these 5 colors right here. So really, really enjoying this stitch. And that is what I'm using right now. And I'm really enjoying the stitching. So I at the time, this is not including last Sunday's scores, but at the time I was behind by 1,579 stitches for the Bears, and I did 721 stitches, so I have to subtract that, and that's how much stitches I owe for the Bears. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. My next stitch is, oh wait, I forgot to show. I have such a mess. It's not even funny. I forgot to share my start, which was for the Christmas start. So let me share the Christmas start. The Christmas start was Cozy, Frosty Cozy, which is a mitten, and it was by Fibrelicious Arts, Lumina Fibrelicious Arts, and it's Luminous Fiber Arts. I had to make sure. And it's Frosty Cozy Christmas. This is what it looks like. And then it was a new start. I am stitching this on a 28 count sandstone tea dyed linen, 28 count. And I am basically doing my own conversion because I don't know how to follow instructions. So what did I do with my clips? Well, what happened too is that I kind of sort of didn't like the colors. It was too muted. You know, you start pulling out the colors and like, it's a little muted. So I am using Mo's Sale. If I can say that, Cœur and Ouvert. I don't even know how to pronounce that. So I'm using that for the red, for the mitten. And then I very prefer for the star. I did use Bestitch Me Sushi for the Bestitch Me Sushi for his cheeks. I did use Mo's Jack-o'-lantern for the carrot. And then I used Classic Colorworks Little Pink Peony for the so what happened was I was supposed to use the sushi for the candy cane, and I picked up the wrong one, and it was like, you know what, it's already done, I'm not unstitching this. But for the hat and the scarf, you see the bling bling, because it's Christmas, you have to have some bling. I did use some Petite Rainbow Gallery Petite Silk Lame SP 96 95 SP 95. Look at that bling, right? So that's what I did. Oh, and then for the jingle bell, because I haven't finished, I still have to finish with the 310, the black 310. I used the Christmas star, the Mosel Christmas star, and the 782, I think, for the darker part. But look at that. See, look how pretty that looks. So I did have fun playing with this, and I'm hoping I get to finish it. Yeah. So I did stitch, but I didn't stitch a lot. So that's that. Let me put this all back in the bag before I forget it, and then. So the next one I stitched on, because I do want to still stitch on fall, is Feels Like Fall with Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais, with Thy Needle and Thread. And I am in love with this. Of course, I did my own color conversion, because, you know, I'm not Addie if I don't do color conversion. This is where it was at last time I shared. And if I don't find a picture, well, I'll tell you where it was at the last time I shared. Yes, I'm stitching this. I'm stitching this on a nurse, and guess what? My hand hurts. I'm gonna have to pull out the Larry. But last time I shared, I had half the house done. So I did finish the house. I finished the whole house. I finished this, and I'm up here. So look how much I did, and look how pretty the house came out. A yellow house. I love yellow houses. I don't know. And I put the bird. I have to finish the bird, but I put the bird up there too. So should I take it out of nurse? I don't want to pull it out of nurse because I want to see how much more I can work on this. So this is where I'm at. Look how pretty. And of course, I am using Mo's. We're using Mo's. Aren't these color pretty? I'm using Mo's. And I'm using a combination of some of the, I'm using this Mo's and like this green. And yeah. So we're sharing. We're sharing. So that is what I've worked on. Yeah, this is what I've stitched this week. I haven't been able, I have really been busy and in between dealing with dogs and giving them antibiotics and pain medication and dealing with their thing and being sleep deprived and I think I slept like most of the day for one day. Yesterday I was not available. Today Today I took my little ones to the groomers and I took hubby for breakfast because right now he's working because he works afternoons. Oops, sorry. So yeah, anyway, moving along. What are we doing next? We are going to see what this week's Christmas, we're going to see what this week's Christmas project is going to be because guess what? In collaboration with Dawn from Enchanting Stitches, we are doing a Christmas countdown of 12 weeks of Christmas and we are going to be doing week 8, is it? Or is it week 9? We're doing week 8. Could you believe that? We are literally on week 8 for the 12 weeks of Christmas. So we have got... I forgot to hide this one. How do we hide this? So if it falls on Frosty, I have to delete it. But let's see. Because we did Frosty already. So I already did Frosty. And we are doing Holiday Quaker. Yay! Which one is Holiday Quaker? Is it bad for me to say I can't remember which one? Hold on a second. Let me go up and see. Ah, I know which one Holiday Quaker. This is what Holiday Quaker is from. Is it Lila Studio? Lila Studio Holiday Quaker. Here we go. We're starting it over. I remembered. And let's hide this before I forgot. Because if not, the same thing's going to happen. So we got Frosty Drinks, Winter Village, Santa's House, and Green Coat Santa LED. Which Green Coat Santa is really... It is Green Coat Santa because I changed the other one to Purple Coat Santa. So that is all for what I am going to be doing. Let's do mental health investments and then move along. Mental health investments. So first of all, look what your friend got herself from Amazon because guess what? If we you know, us stitchers can empathize. It says, I just want to drink coffee, cross stitch, and take a nap. This is so me right now. It's not even funny. And the only reason why it's not in purple is because they didn't have purple. So I got the next color, which is gray. If I could have found this in purple, I promise you it would have been in purple. Any shade of purple. So I found it on Amazon, fell in love with it, got it. I went to And So It Began, which is a quilt store that actually had sells a little bit of, it sells fabric, which I got in trouble with some fabric, which I'm going to share with you. But they had this one. Now, I have seen her floss tube channels, which is And the Proper Stitcher, and I saw this and I had to get it, which is We Gather Together. And look at this. Isn't this pretty? Look at this. So I can see me starting this. It's not huge. It's 183 by 111. So I can see me figuring out how to start it on an 18 count. And then this one is by Annie B's, and I picked this up, put it back down, pick it up, put it back down, pick it up, put it up, put it back. Every time I went in, I picked it up and then put it back down and took something out. Like because, you know, it was between this one and Brenda Gervais. But then it's like when I went in again, I was like, you know what? I'm taking it because it's still there. This is so cute. It's called the 12 Days of Christmas, and look at these. They finish these little stockings finish at where is it? The measurement. They finish at 4 inches by 5 1/8 if you do it on a 14 count black Aida, and they are so cute. I mean, my plan is to, like, you see the numbers, I'm gonna do them in gold Kreinik. Just the numbers in gold Kreinik. That's my number one plan. But I wish I could show you without showing you the pattern of how cute these little stockings are. Let me see if I could show you. Like, look at 6. Look at number 6 and look at number 8. Aren't they cute? Can I? Let me see if there's another one that I could share with you. Let me see. There's number 2. Look how cute that is. So I am really looking forward to. I already found my Aida from Stash. I got my Aida from Stash. So I got my 14 count Aida from Stash. I already went and pulled out my gold Kreinik from Stash, and I'm gonna start pulling some threads. And I don't know if to just pull whatever threads I have. I just work with that. So that is my mental health investment, along with, let me show you real quick. I got me, which is what I wanted to get for a little while. I got me some Teresa Kogan Christmas fabric. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? I plan to make me some project bags. And look at this one. Yes, look at this one. This one says, this one's got the pink coat Santa, and it says naughty or nice. I am super excited about this. Isn't it pretty? It's got the blue coat Santa, it's got the pink coat Santa for her patterns. And then even though this particular one isn't part of her line, it's such a good complementary fabric. I was like, yep, this will look very, very pretty with, I got this one and I got this one. I was like, this will look very, very pretty to make coordinating fabrics to make project bags. So that is my intent, to make project bags, and we'll go from there. And that is all. What are my plans? Well, my plans are to I'm gonna try to stitch as much as I can. You know, like last week I stitched an hour here, you know, 2 hours there. I didn't get to stitch as much as I would have wanted to stitch. I'm hoping I get to rest some more. I am looking forward to seeing my daughter, who's coming in this week, but I need to rest. I haven't been feeling very well. Tomorrow I'm going to be going to get my pain shots. So that is going to help a little bit with the pain that I've been going through right now. And so that's a plus. Also, I did, so that it is. My other plan is to try to do another Stitch With Me video. I had a comment say that my hands were in the way. They, you know, my nails on my hands were in the way. And, you know, I don't know if it was because it was my first attempt to stitch and like that, and I hadn't done it before. So I'm going to try my best to do another video and see how that works, because it was my first attempt. And if at first you don't succeed, you try again. So we're gonna try again. And that is all for now. So yeah, I do plan to stitch some more and see what happens. I do know that I want to continue stitching on some more autumn, and I want to start preparing for December Christmas stitches and winter stitches. I do know that I have to, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm making a plan. Anyway, that is all for today. That is all for now. Oh, I did go to Stitchy Saturday in Friendswood, and I did have fun at the library. Hi ladies. Hi Joanne. Hi Maggie. Hi Karina, and all the other ones. I did have fun seeing you guys. I did have fun visiting with you, and I hope I get to see you. I'm going to miss seeing you because I'm going to be away. And yeah, that's it. So I can't remember and I can't think of anything else. I can't think. Shoutouts. Videos that I saw Enchanting Stitches, Donna Enchanting Stitches. I saw Yorkshire Stitching. I saw Janet Jabber. Oh, I saw Hugo Stitcher, Samantha Hugo Stitcher. I saw 614 Stitcher. Of course, I saw Sunshine Stitches. There was a new one I saw, and I said I was going to. I saw Angie. Oh God, 1923, I think it is 1923 Stitch or something like that. Yeah, that's Angie. Who else did I see? I forgot who else I saw. Anyway, I can't think of who else I saw. Daybreak Stitcher. Jerica. That's why I saw Jerica. Anyway, that is all for now. Remember, every day may not be good, but there's good in every day. And smile. It might be the brightest thing someone saw today. Until next time, I'm Addie. Bye.